Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our Voyageur journey in survivor mode in the long dark. This is the Gazbeard and welcome to part 4. And when we left it yesterday, we just had breakfast. We're ready to go for another day. It's early morning, probably about 9:30 in the morning, and we're going scavenging again. So let's leave the house, have a look at the weather. Hopefully it's better than it was yesterday. It is indeed. It's a beautiful day. How's the temperature? It says it feels like -7, so we're not going to hang around. What we're going to do is, down there behind the bank is a street of houses. We're going to check all of them out and then bring the loot back. But first, there's a school at the back up there. We're going to go check that out. I'm saying a school. There's a ruined building which I think used to be a school. We're going to go and check that out and get that ticked off. And the bunnies are here. I don't have any rocks, so I can't throw them at them. The sooner I can get the necessary tools and scavenge the necessary materials, the sooner we can make rabbit snares and start getting fresh meat. So we'll start off by looking in this shed over here first. See what oh, crow's feather. Feathers are good. Feathers let us make arrows. That dead guy hasn't got anything for us.
Looks like I survived another night.
Another hatchet, 89% condition hatchet as well. There's another feather. We need 3 feathers for each arrow when we come to make them. Check there's nothing else around there. No, there's not. Okay, anything of interest on this ruined building? No. Anything this side? Sometimes there's either a metal box or a plastic box buried in the snow that we can find. Okay, that first house we can't get into. It's boarded up. But that doesn't mean there's nothing on the outside of it, so let's just have a quick run around the outside. No, there's nothing here. Right, that house there's the first one that we're going to now, on the other side of the street. As we come back up. We can't get up there, so yeah, and the cold temperature's getting to us. So just check there's nothing in the corners here. Search the briefcase. It's empty. There's a stack of papers. No curtains. Around here. A couple of books. We really need a hacksaw. There's a lot of stuff we can mash up to make scrap metal. There are shoes that didn't look to be in very good condition. Tin of sardines. Anything in the microwave? Another coffee, most excellent. Coffee's good. Another cooking pot.
Thank goodness.
More tea. Still no coffee though. Our condition's not great. Why is it our condition holding down at 25%? I wonder if that's hunger related. Problem is, it means that we definitely cannot fight with wolves.
I'll be hungry later.
There's a curtain there, we might as well take that one. I was wanting to not have to take all the curtains. Oh, another pair of climbing socks. Excellent. Best socks you can get. Another pair of thermals. So that's downstairs cleared out. I'm sure there's nothing on this rail around here. A metal pail, this piece of cloth. Some soda.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Another sports vest.
I can always use more food.
And one more curtain. We might as well take it. Then we know that's this house cleaned out.
Too much stuff to carry.
Can't carry as much stuff because our condition's down. Rose hips.
I can eat a horse.
And reishi. More reishi. Now we're going to go down there to that farm over there at some point, but I want to try and get the town cleared out first. And we are slowing down rapidly. We're in no condition to fight wolves, like I said, so I don't want to spend any time outdoors that we don't need to spend. Can't get into that house, it's boarded up. Let's search this car. Do the next house.
I better take this food.
Nothing on the dashboard. Nothing in the back. Empty. Oh, there's a wolf up at the back there. We can't get into that house, it's boarded up. First house on the corner is boarded up, so it's going to be more about searching the cars than anything else.
I think I can use this.
Nothing in the back of the car here. Nothing behind the visors. Nothing on the floor. Anything in the glove box?
I could use this.
Pyramid's on the flare. There's another car there. I'm not sure if we've searched this or not. No, we haven't. The visors are down, or up. nothing on the floor.
Could end up being useful.
That was a useful little find. Anything in the back? Sometimes there is. No, there's not. Right, now we've got the houses down there to search. I guess we can at least get this one done. This one looks like a workshop. So we may find something useful in here. Oh, there's a flare. A flare is always useful. I'm thinking more about tools. We really could do with finding some tools. Getting pretty loaded. We're not going to be able to do any running, so we're going to have to rely on ducking and dodging. And you know, that's at the end of the day, that's part of the game. Is that more Reichis across there? Kinda looks like it is. If it is, I'd like to get them. These next two houses we can't get into. Taking a risk here. There's rose hips down there and Old Man's Beard. There's no more houses here that we can get into. There's Reichis down there. There's that building up there to go to as well. At the moment I'm going to ignore wood and sticks and all that stuff. Things like this we definitely want. That weather's going to change very quickly. Let's just check. There's sometimes an outdoor cache on these buildings. There's not today. I really want to get across to them. I want to finish searching the town. Got another rose hip, it is. Ooh, and some cattails. Cattails are food. Each cattail stalk that we harvest is 150 calories, which 2 of them is as good as a candy bar. And better for your teeth. There's a few more here, I'll just leave them for the future. Now this, yeah, you're getting very cold, we're going to have to get indoors very soon. I know, sorry mate, sorry. We are starving hungry. There's enough cattails here to make it worth another trip back.
My stomach feels like an empty pit.
Yeah. So we'll do something about that. We'll just munch a couple of these. Right, now there's some more Reichis just over here that I want to get. We are getting heavily laden because our condition is low. We can't carry as much as we normally would. Now that to me sounded like a rabbit getting taken by a wolf. So I'm going to have to be careful I don't step on his toes. Quickly go around the outside of this building.
I need to find food.
We do need to eat. Right, so let's have a look. What have we picked up so far? Well, those sardines are getting pretty ropey. Let's use those. That candy bar is not in great health. Let's use one of those. Put one of those down. Just to try and build up his condition here. We've got loads of soda cans back at the big house, so we use one of them. Because that adds calories as well. And then we'll top it off with a sip of water. Right, now that was a feast for us. Now, I spy books, cloth, wood matches, simple tools. Simple tools is a good find.
What have we here?
Coffee. At last we found coffee. Another pair of driving gloves. Good for leather to repair boots. Don't know if there's anything behind that box. A book for burning and a book for reading. Excellent. And there's a bed here. A pair of sports socks, tin of dog food, candy bar. And hurrah!
This will be useful.
It's only 74%, so we're going to have to clean it before we can use it. But yes, that is an excellent find. The one thing that we're really missing now is a hunting knife. In fact, the two things, a hunting knife and a hacksaw.
All this gear is slowing me down.
Yeah, I'm not surprised, mate. You're carrying a hell of a lot of stuff right now. Shame that was empty. Right, so the one thing we've got to do now is get back to the main house. We want to go this way. We want visibility. Yeah, we've got to go down there, search that farm. That will very probably not be today. What time is it? It's midday. It's possible. Might get it done today. But I also want to get some clothing repairs done. I want to get the gun fixed. Let's just take these couple of cattails. Take a couple of sticks back just to top up the stock. had such a successful morning, I want to be very careful that we don't run into Mr. Wolf. He was patrolling over at the back there, behind the post office. Ah, shite. You sneaky, devious bastard. Two sprained ankles. Let's see if we can get into the house to fix them. There you go. It happens that quickly. Right. So, painkillers. Any more afflictions? No. Right. Let's put our condition down even further. Right, so we want to put our new toolkit up there. What else did we find? Let's have a look. Lots of books and some timber. Well, let's get them dropped off. Books for burning. Fir wood all the way up there. Step back and drop the cedar. We've got a piece of coal. So if I drop the piece of coal here and move it in there beside those logs. Those logs there are like fir. They burn for 2 hours. So they're very, very useful. We've got sticks and papers, right. So we don't have any sticks here. We need to start picking up more sticks. Papers we drop over here. And we use these papers to make kindling, or tinder, as the game calls it, which is these things. Don't know why or how we've collected so many of those, but we have. So what we'll do is we'll drop them about there, because the weight on them builds up surprisingly quickly. We'll drop 10. And we want to put the books or matches in there. Because they are so much lighter than the wood matches, and we use them when we transition between maps. Right, we've got another cooking pot there. And we're doing incredibly well on collecting cooking pots. 6 cooking pots within the first 5 game days. That's one of the reasons I came here to Milton, was because I knew I'd be able to get lots of them. What I didn't expect to find was a 6-burner stove. I thought the best we'd find was a 4. So once we start collecting meat off the animals, that is going to be an incredible bonus. Right, we're carrying way too much cloth again. Let's well, actually we'll move 10 across there, because we're going to have to do some clothes repairs in a minute. Drop the scrap metal here. We need to get to a workbench before we can use the scrap metal. Right, now let's just go to this one. If we move that one across, we can do 4 craftings out of that. We need 3 of these to make something, so we move 1 across there. Oh, wait a minute, what am I doing? Come on. Are those the first? Yes, they are. So we need 24 per recipe for those. So we're going to have to move 16 into the cabinet, because we're not going to be able to do anything with them. Right. Let's just check what else have we got to move. Oh, we've got to ditch a flare. I should have done that next door. I thought we found another can opener. That's sewing primer. We can put keep the sewing. We'll keep our reading books on this table, I think. Now, on day 1 I said that while we're travelling around Milton we don't need to carry the sleeping bag, and I'm still carrying it. I still forgot to drop it. That's 3 flare gun flares we've got. Anything else to go in here? Not that I can think of. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop the sleeping bag there. Now that we've got 2 hatchets, we can get that chair broken up. Hatchet at 79% or 81%? 79%. That clears the floor beautifully. Anything else around here that needs broken up? More space. I'd like to clear them, but we're not going to be able to. Right. So, reclaimed wood. Drop all of that there. Hatchet, we've got one there. Still have not found a whetstone, and that is worrying. That's getting very worrying now that we've not found a whetstone yet. We've searched every building in the village, inside the village. We've got to go out and do the farm yet. What did we do with that rifle cleaning kit? It was in here, wasn't it? There it is. So, hang on, we've got some clothes to get rid of first. Yeah. Well, we can only... Oops. That ruined toque, all we can do with that is harvest it for cloth. So let's get that done. These are only good for harvesting. I've got several of these, so that's probably only good for harvesting. Yields one piece of cloth.
I could eat anything right now.
Harvest that for leather. Took from upstairs, and we need to change these socks for those mountaineering socks and then start repairing stuff. These shoes we've got to drop, so let's go do that. Better than the ones we're wearing, so I think what we'll do is we'll swap them, because it will save us a repair. Same weight as wool socks. Okay, excellent. So that means we're carrying 15 because we've got a spare pair of socks. We need another toque. There we are. Coffee in there as well. Down to 2 painkillers. We've got loads of painkillers. We can afford to transfer all of them for now. To eat. Morgan beans into there. Dog food into there. that one. Crackers are marching food, so they go in the cupboard. And I think we put them in with the drinks, didn't we? No. Must be in here. Yes, they are. Right. So that's us lightened up to there. Nothing else to come out of there. We've got to clean the gun and put some ammo in it. We've got to craft these up. So let's quickly do that. How are we doing for time? Coming up to bedtime, so we might not get the crafting done. We need to eat, get some repairs done. So for tonight, what we're going to have, probably dog food. Yeah, I think it's going to be dog food again. Actually, just check. Yeah, we're good for a few minutes, but we need a drink. Sewing kit, very possibly do. I don't want to use a sewing kit, but probably do need to take it. We're carrying 16 cloth and 3 leather, which should be enough.
Gonna need to eat soon.
Should be enough to do what we need to do. Do this up in the bedroom. Something to save us having to find the bed in the dark. So, clothing. Definitely need to repair them. %. I'm going to repair them again. Failed. Damn it. Repair it. It's going to tell me it's too dark. Okay.
Die if I don't get some food soon.
We probably can't do any more repairing now, it's too dark. What I can do is put that toque on. Yeah, well, maybe not. We do need to eat. Get away with repairing anything, let's do it. Let's get that hat done, because we're going to run out of hats if we don't start taking care of them. We can't repair in the dark. Okay, so in the morning it's going to be a repairing time. Our condition is way down, but let's just pass an hour.
Something's making me feel tired.
Yeah, let's go for a full 10 hours sleep. And at that point I'm going to break the video for today. And we'll resume again when we wake up in the morning in the next video. Thanks for watching. If you're liking it, give the video a like. Please click follow to support the channel. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye for now.